Nangombe clarified that the dashboard does not contain personal patient records, but tracks the number of patients accessing services and performance indicators. It visualizes data on medicine stock levels and patient enrollment for specific services at both facility and national levels. Despite the breach, the dashboard remained operational until the server was manually shut down by the ministry, allowing continued access to the data. The server was taken offline to prevent further damage and limited the risk of additional breaches.
And only the essential users will be registered to gain access to the dashboard going forward. And the dashboard, again, will be hosted within the ministry's internal network off of the internet. That is important to prevent access. We will have strict password policies that will be informed to minimize the risk of compromising the information that we have.
The executive director in the office of the Prime Minister, Iben Nashandi, says while investigations are ongoing to determine the full extent of the attack, the office regularly updates its cybersecurity frameworks and protocols, with the latest one conducted in September. These updates include third-party testing of vulnerable systems to minimize the likelihood of similar incidents in the future. He also clarified that only the Health Ministry's information was compromised in the breach from government institutions, contrary to media reports.
It relates to information that was sitting with Telecom, and it was not compromised from our data center. And therefore, we are at this point not aware of any other leaks from our data center. But we are working as a team with our IT stakeholders under the umbrella of NAMCIRT so that we can strengthen our surveillances and also our data protection.
Although Namibia's Data Protection Act, which could impose significant fines for data breaches, has not yet been enforced, Telecom Namibia's CEO Stanley Shanapinda stated that the company is prepared to address any customer concerns and any actions they may wish to take.
We are in talks with Namibian police and we will be requesting them to request assistance through Interpol and so on to trace, and obviously with crime as well. One of the key things that we will also investigate is around taking down the information. From our engagements with the international cybersecurity team, it seems that that may be a little difficult to do, but that's also an avenue that we will also obviously consider and see to what extent we can be successful in that regard.
The Chief Executive Officer of the Communications Regulatory Authority, Emilia Nkembwa, advised everyone to play their part in preventing cyber attacks, adding that institutions needing help may also reach out.
It's not unheard of, but the most important thing is data security, ensuring integrity of our networks, but also educating consumers on how to protect themselves. And then also just to urge public and private sector institutions to please reach out to the CERT so that we can put you on our constituency database, because we also receive a lot of intelligence from CERTs in other countries over institutions within the borders of Namibia. So it's important that we know who to contact so that when we do receive that intelligence, we can then share it and then assist you in incident handling, and then also just ensuring the restoration and integrity of your network.